go. She's 12 years old. And he said, no, no, no. You don't need to go. I understand authority. Just say the word. And I know my daughter will be healed. Then Jesus said, greater faith than this have I not seen. Ladies and gentlemen, our president, when he saw the country sick like that 12-year-old child, said, God, heal our land, but send me, because I understand authority. I've seen faith in our president that I've not seen in many. Therefore, it is a great honor, it is a great privilege to welcome on stage today His Excellency, the best minister in the country, Gayton, Mckenzie.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please be seated. Let me start by wishing all our Muslim patriots Isri Miraj today. A happy Isri Miraj to all our Muslim patriots. Because you see, in PA, we got people from different faiths, different religions. Because we know there's one God. We might serve and praise Him differently, but He is still God. He's still the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginner and He's the finisher. You know, I was standing there, DP, and I looked at some of the patriots, and I knew that when they came here, some knew why we came here today. Some knew that today we're going to make the name of the Lord great. I don't know, some of you came to gossip about other people here. You are not here today because you didn't understand the assignment. Jy's net saamgebring. Jy staan hier like jy het rednex geëet terwyl die woord van die Here, the Spirit is moving. Die gees van die Here beweeg, maar jy beweeg nie. Die gees van die Here kan nie beweeg, dan staan jy like jy het kokkerotgif geëet. Jy kan nie staan as die gees van die Here beweeg nie. Dan sê jy, nee, ek is emotional. Wat maak jy moet hoe emotional na? Wat maak jy emotional? Ek is emosioneel. Maar as Kaizer Chiefs en Orlando Pirates speel, dan jam jy oor die matras. Jy breek die vensters in die huis in. Maar as die woord van die Here anders, dan staan jy hier soos 'n statue van Mandela. Ons is nie hier vir politiek. Ek is hier vandag om vir jou te sê, jy kan miskien skaam is vir jou girlfriend, hoe sy aantrek. Jy kan skaam is vir jou boyfriend, hoe hy aantrek. Maar voor die Here, jy moet nooit skaam is vir die Here nie. Jy moet die Here prys, of jy in die kerk is, of jy in die tavern is, oral waar jy is, moet jy die Here prys. Iemand vra vir my, glo ek in God? Ek sê, ja. Hy vra, hoekom? Ek sê, jy sien nou broer, jy het miskien 'n keuse. Maybe you have a choice not to believe in God. Because you've not seen the hand of God on your life. So I can understand if you don't believe in God or you're still in doubt. But I said, you see, the problem with me, I don't have a choice. I am an instrument that the Lord has physically used to show that He can take a nothing and He can make him a something. He can take a prisoner and He can make him a minister. He can take a man with no food and make him give thousands and thousands of people food. I came here today to say some of you lack faith. And today, DP, as I greet you, I want to explain to them what we have, because that's what's lacking in the PA. Today, I want to talk to you about the covenant. You see, a covenant, A covenant is one of the greatest things. It's one of the most powerful things you can utter and an action that you can enter into. We have a covenant. Our covenant was made in A section, cell B7. We made the covenant. We said, and I'll tell you what happened. The DP was always preaching. So much so that he got a job to make tea for the white people in jail. It's a very important job in jail. Because you carry a knife to cut the cakes. You are drinking tea with milk and sugar. Those things as bias cards in the trunk. Howdy tolly. And he had a trolley. And the 26ers were fighting with the 28s in jail. And I couldn't move. Because I was the number one person they wanted to kill. And the day, I love reading. I then decided today, so I wasn't close to the DP. He was there, we were there. But he was a likable guy, so people liked him. But I wasn't close to him. So one day I decided, ek is nie bang vir die mense. I'm not scared of them. I'm going to go to the library. I went to the library. On my way from the library, I had 10 books. And I probably met 10 of my friends. But I could see in their faces, they were trying to avoid me. And I was like, what kind? And that's all right. They never told me nothing. When I went past the tea boy, he said to me, there's, I think, 8 or 10 guys waiting for you with knives around the corner. My friends, the people that I was willing to kill for, the people that I was willing to do anything for, none of them told me, because they told them, shh, says next. Shh. And the DP said to me, there's guys waiting for you here with knives. I remember he had half a cake and the cups for the white people. Next to the cake was one knife. I grabbed that knife. I took off my t-shirt. I rolled it here so I can cut. And I went around the corner and they stabbed me on my hand, stabbed me here, and I stabbed them back. I managed to go through them, and I stabbed 7 of them. And I looked around and they were falling and I was gone. And my life was saved by the deputy president. And I remember, I said, the guys, go and get that man. And I remember I moved one guy. I said, Kenny, you're my brother. And we operated together for years. I remember he told me about God and I said, my bro, as te laat om te bid, ons is klaar gestraf. It's too late to pray, they've already said that's us. And when every day people would laugh at Kenny, but he would preach the gospel in church. He would preach the gospel although people laughed at him. So much so that he taught me God deeply. He gave me an understanding of the Bible. Because I was those type of people. I will choose one thing in the Bible that don't make sense. And I will ask that question in order to show you this thing doesn't exist. Hulle hoor wat ek sê nie. Sy kry mense wat die PA is nie. Hulle sal nooit die PA join nie. Maar laat dan net een fout is in die PA. Dan is hulle nou experts of wat moet gebeur in die PA in. Hulle praat nooit oor die PA nie. Hulle wag net. Somebody in the PA must have a misstep. Then they become experts. Van hulle dra groenskiepers. Hulle slange hier tussen ons. En die boots van grond toe, is nie net vir die grond nie. Is om die slange ook plat te trap. As ons gaan na 2026 toe. Die is die Gucci's nie. Die is boots om 'n slang se kop plat te trap, wat se bek groot is. Is 'n nuwe tyd die. Ek is hier vandag. I'm here today to come and tell the patriots. I saw, they said, why are the artists from Joburg, from Cape Town, coming to perform in Gauteng? Where's the Gauteng artist? Why are they bringing artists? And it was a discussion. So I want to deal with that here. You see, the people on this stage are not Cape Town artists or Gauteng artists. They are artists wat gesê het, ek trek die PA t-shirt aan, no matter wie sê wat, no matter wie gaan my nie weer boek nie, no matter wie gaan my nie weer gig gee nie, no matter wie gaan my nie weer invite na hulle kerk toe nie. I lived with Pastor Leo dos Santos. I saw the messages from pastors that are bringing proposals to me today for me to give them money. But they sent Leo dos Santos. What are you doing in that thing? But they lack the vision to see what God is trying to do in the lives of our people. So don't come to me. This is not government. I'm not a minister here. I'm a member of the Patriotic Alliance. So in the PA, I don't want to see one artist on a stage. We've got 24 events this year. I don't want to see one artist wat nie 'n PA se dra as hy tussen mense is nie. Daai tyd is verby. Ons is nou ernstig. We are serious. In government, you can go get work. We'll promote you even in government. But here, in the PA, ons is moeg van undercover, zama members. Ons het nie 'n member nie. As jy nie 'n pet nommer het nie. Some of you are, no, minister, I'm a PA. Jy's 'n slang. Jy's nie 'n PA nie. We can't go forward with people that deny us when there was other people. We can't go forward. It's time, I must tell you, DP, want to teach patriots about the covenant. So the day when I went out of jail, now when you get a date, I remember I went to the parole, and the DP was preparing me for the parole, my parole hearing. Every time I go to the parole hearing, they're like, you're too dangerous in jail. You're too dangerous. So then DP started coaching me what I must do when I get to the parole hearing. I do those things. Nobody gives me a date. So one day I went to the parole. DP was trying to prepare me. I'm like, sharp. I didn't do one thing he said. I walked into the parole. They said, why must we release you from jail? I said, I don't know. They said, why should we release you? The first president minister, I said, I don't know. I said, there's nothing. They said, what do you mean? I said, there's nothing that I can say to you that I've not said that will make you release me. I'm the same man that was here last year. I'm the same man that was here the year before. And I'll be the same man that will be here next year. So you do what you want to do. I've given it over to God. I came back. And I got a date. I got a date when I was in the control yard. So I can't jump because I don't want people to know I'm going home in February. I act all cool. So I tell the DP, I'm going home. He went on his knees in front of 3,000 prisoners and he starts to pray. He starts to pray and say thank you. And we made a covenant there. We said, whoever goes out first shall come look after the other one. Shall never forget the other one. It was a covenant. A covenant is an agreement that you can either make with God or you can make between people. I went to the house of Dino to sign him up. And he didn't want to join the PA. He didn't want to join politics. And he said something. He says, hey, you know, Mr. Mckenzie, this thing is too backstabbing. This thing it's a backstabbing thing. I'm not that type of a guy. And I said to him, I make a covenant with you today. We'll never step you in the back, no matter what. And that covenant will stand until your covenant stands. Until today, I can tell you, people from Ekurhuleni have come to Kenny, they've come to me saying Dino does, Dino's a Judas, Dino's working with the ANC, Dino's that. But they don't understand. They're speaking to a man that understands the meaning of a covenant. I have a covenant with this man, and no one will come between us. I've never seen the DB love any woman the way he loves Nonku. But even Nonku can't come between the two of us because there's a covenant. A covenant doesn't mean they maak my nie nar nie. Hy maak my baie nar. Ek maak hom baie nar. A covenant is when you. So I think it's time that some of you must make a covenant with yourself. Make a covenant with yourself before you come to us with your covenant. And in your covenant you must say, who are you? Who do you want to be? Who do you want your kids to be? Because you see, I'm not here as the leader for people to say, press, picture. I'm not here for that. I'm here to make sure that my kids live better than me. I'm here today to make sure I don't raise kids working at a farm, but I raise kids owning farms. I'm not here to raise taxi drivers. I'm here to raise taxi owners. I'm not here to raise people that borrow money from the bank, but I'm here to raise a banking owning child. That's why I'm here. I'm here to fight for my child and for your child. This thing is not simple. This thing is not individualistic. Understand the PA. Myself and the DP this morning got a complaint from a PA member that we have given a job to, saying to us, Press, that man doesn't like us, doesn't like me, Press. He hates me, Press. I looked at this stupid. I said, one man don't like you. Take a walk down, go buy some data. And you must see how many men don't like me. How many women don't like me? How many enemies do I have? I sit in the cabinet and some smile with me, but I can see the hate when they look at me because they don't understand how did I make it to sit at the same table, but they don't understand the Lord that I serve says your gift shall make room for you. No devil in hell can say no if the Lord has said yes. My covenant, my life is not a covenant between me and God. My life is a covenant between God and my mother. When I was inside my mom, God already spoke to my mom and he said, this child of yours shall become the president of the Patriotic Alliance, shall become a minister. This is not your thing. It is not my thing. It is a thing between God and my mother. Your life is not your enemy's thing. Once you understand that, praise. Did you see what Marvin said? Ons is op 'n ander stasie. Ek kan nie sien wat Marvin sê, want ek is 20 steps daarbo. Ek gaan nie afklim vir Marvin goed hulle nie, vir al smaals goed hulle nie, vir wat is daai man van, ek kan nie. You see, the problem was you. I watch you. I watch you. Your problem is, God elevates you. Maar jy is stil besig met die goedes van die mense wat nog nie opgetel is nie. Hulle lag vir jou, die Here het jou opgetel, maar jy is besig hier met die mense wat nog nie opgestaan het nie. If you are going through bad stuff, they laugh at you. Het jy gesien sy het geval? Het jy gesien hy het geval? Ja, ek het geval. Jy kan nie val nie, want jy het nog nie opgestaan nie. Jy kan nie val nie. Ek val, ek wankel, want ek het al opgestaan. You can't fall if you've never stood up. So if you are sitting here and your money is not right at the moment, don't worry. If you are sitting here and you don't have a job anymore, don't worry. If you are sitting here and you have no money in the bank, don't worry. You once had money in the bank. You once had a job. Maar die Here sê, where it rained once, rain shall return. Your rain shall return. Your rain shall return. Your rain shall return. Be serious. Be serious with yourself. Who are you? We can't deal with you every day. Today, you're a PA. Tomorrow, you're not a PA. Today, you are angry. We don't know for what. You see, this thing that we are on, this journey, does not go with moods. This thing does not go with moods. Do you think from 2014, do you think there was times I wasn't in a good mood? There was times I had nothing. There was times when things were bad. But I understood the assignment is far greater than my moods. My assignment, my moods is my thing. The assignment is a kingdom assignment. And you see, when you're busy with the things of the Lord, you must be serious. We are busy with the things of the Lord. Hulle kan maar sê ons speel kerkie. Kerkie het vir my gebring waar ek is vandag. Kerkie het my opgetel. So patriots, I want to say to you, many of you here would have been very far already in the party, in your life, in the plans that you had. But I want to tell you what is holding you back. It is your circle. It is your friends. Some of them, you came with them here today. I'm telling you, when you turn around, they do cake. They laugh when you have problems in your house. You know, yesterday, I saw a meme. I couldn't stop laughing. Like I was like a madman in bed. I just couldn't stop laughing. I saw a meme on Facebook where this guy said the greatest pain is to tell your friend your deepest and darkest secret. And then you go to the tavern and he keeps on looking at you like, yo? Every time he takes a beer, he looks at you like, hey, you think you know people? That time you think your secret is going to come out with the next beer. So I need you to understand what I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to do it through scripture. My son Tegan asked me, Dad, what's your best scripture? And I said to him, it is Mark 2. And I wish the circle of Mark 2 in your life. You see, Jesus visited a place. It was so full. People were so excited to see Jesus. And nobody could get close to him because the crowds was just everywhere. And as they were everywhere, nobody could reach him. 4 guys, four. I'm talking about you guys. That has 400 friends. Everybody's your best friend. Everyone. 4 friends took their paralyzed friend. And they wanted to take him to Jesus. And when they got there, there was no way for them to take him to Jesus. What did they do? They went out. They went up. They made a hole in the roof. They didn't care who says, "What are you doing?" They made a hole in the roof. When they made the hole in the roof, they took their friend, they put him in the blanket, and they lowered him. Hulle vat hom grond toe. Hulle vat hom grond toe, na die Here toe. They lower him. They lower him. They lower him. They lower him. And God saw that. And God said, Jesus said to them, "You are healed because of the faith of your friends." You are healed. Jesus healed the paralyzed man because of the faith of his friends. I know Charles, I know Kenny and them. They will put me in a blanket and they will make a hole in the roof. And they wouldn't care who says what. But I also know some of your friends will go and make a hole to bury you instead of making a hole to bring you down into God. Audit your circle. See who you're hanging out with. Some of your friends hate you more than your biggest enemies. The only reason why your friends know, your enemies know what's happening in your life is because your friends are speaking. I'm saying to you, members of the PA, get your life in order. Because where we are going, Oskani Paisani. Oskati Paisani. Where we are going in 2026, we are going to get the refund they promised our parents and they never gave them. I want to say to Patriots, the reason why I love the Patriotic Alliance members so much, because you've been my 4 people. You made a hole for me. You carried me. You brought me to healing. And there's nothing more important for me than to make sure that we reach our dreams together as one nation under God. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Indian, as long as you are a member of the Patriotic Alliance. Of course, people are going to make you angry in the PA. Of course, people are going to gossip about you. But you see, the problem with some of you, you plant the seed on Wednesday in the PA. Then in 2 weeks, you want to see a tree with fruits. That werkt nie so nie. It doesn't work like that. This thing takes time. This thing takes effort. This thing brings disappointment. The PA doesn't belong to a person. The PA belongs to all of our children that's here today and to our children's children. Some of you that rejoined the PA, they are going to talk. They are going to slander you on Facebook. They're going to call you names. They're going to call you unstable. Let me tell you something. Hulle gaan vir jou sê, jy's dronk. Jy's de mekaar. I grew up amongst alcoholics. My uncle kan maar hoe dronk is. Maar hy eindig op by sy huis. En hy gaan 20 huise verby. Dronk. So hy was so 'n bietjie dronk. Maar hy het opgeëindig by jou adres. Jonathan Rubin in jou dronkenskappe. Sê my klasse, sy het opgeëindig. Van hulle is nigter, maar hulle loop verby hulle eie huis. Nigter. So I'm here today to tell you, nobody should tell you, I'm an old PA member. I've been here, you find me here. Hey. Hou vast. Ons OPA members is ons wat 6,000 votes gekry het wat Jonathan van gepraat het. So maar nie so baie praat die die nuwe mense wat hulle so uitskel. As hulle wat gekom het met die 636,000, as hulle wat gekom het, bly stil. Hulle praat goed as wat hulle nie moet praat nie. We are one nation. Let me tell you what I've learned in life. You get very racist whites, very racist blacks, very racist coloreds, very racist Indians. But the majority of us, we love all races. Don't be confused if you stumbled across one racist in the PA. That is not who we are. The majority of us, ons baizani, ons like almal, rataba. There is one or two amongst us. Deep down they are racist. But we're going to pray for them. Ons gaat vir hulle grond toe vat. And you must understand the significance and the biblical significance of grond toe. When we say grond toe, we can't leave you there. The good Samaritan, die goeie Samaritan, gaan jou optel van die grond af. Gaan jy net grond toe en die Samaritan gaan jou gaan haal. So there's three things I want to address politically. That is a national issue. Number one, I'm the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. The president did ask me. He said, and you must listen very nicely to these three things I'm going to say now. Very nicely. Number one, President Ramaphosa didn't just appoint me. He asked me, I want to appoint you as the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. Do you accept? I said, yes, I accept. When I said yes to him, I said no to all the other deployments because I've been given the job of sport, arts, and culture. Some of you, press doesn't speak about the illegal foreigners anymore. Press doesn't speak about home affairs things. You see, government is not as confused as you are. Ek moet in my baan bly. I'm the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. I would not like it when Gayton Mantashe speaks about sport while I'm the Minister of Sport. So if I'm not going to like it, do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. I can't be interfering in the work of Home Affairs. Maybe next time I will become the Minister of Home Affairs. Then I will deal with matters concerning the Minister of Home Affairs. But for now, I can't speak about the issues of the Minister of Home Affairs. I must have discipline. I must be honest. I must be loyal to my deployment. My deployment is sport, arts, and culture. And I must busy myself with the fact that our children have no sports fields, have no soccer fields. Our sports people have nothing to show. Our artists don't get paid enough. Our artists are not being recognized as workers. I can't be talking about the stuff that the Minister Leon Schreiber has been assigned to speak about. And I hope that makes it very clear. I am no sellout. I'm not a one-issue president. We are not a one-issue party. We have Abba Hambe. They said, I forgot about Abba Hambe. How can I forget about Abba Hambe? When I was already a minister, when I landed in South Africa, they wanted to make a Nigerian woman the Mrs. South Africa. The Patriotic Alliance paid for lawyers. I spoke publicly, and we went to court 5 minutes before the court started, the lawyers of the patient said, withdraw, and we'll withdraw her. It was a withdraw for a withdraw. Vanessa never became Miss South Africa. So I want you to be clear on one thing. No illegal foreigner must be allowed in this country. I have never changed my stance. I am just not a stupid man. I know my assignment that has been given to me by the president. But still, the Patriotic Alliance has not been made the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. The Patriotic Alliance, we still say, Abahambe, 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 Abahambe. The day, if they can make me acting president, I see people are being made acting presidents. I'm waiting for that day. I'm starting in Hillbrow. I'm going to remove every illegal foreigner in this country with their children, with their wives, with their aunties. I'm going to remove them. When President Ramaphosa returns, he will find it clean. There will be jobs for our children. Let them make me. They have made. Try me. Leave me. I get a call from the DP. He calls the SG because he understands he has to report. SG, I've been given the assignment of acting mayor of Joburg. Can I accept? The SG says yes. When the mayor, Kabelo Guamanda, was leaving for Cape Town, the DP called his wife. He says, baby, I'll see you in 3 days. I'm for 4 days acting mayor. I ain't coming home. She says, hey, bye-bye, I'll bring you food. And you know how they speak, those two. The DP went straight to Hillbrow. Straight. In Monopoly, they say don't go left, don't go right, go straight past the hotels, past the houses, go straight to jail. The DP went straight to Hillbrow. When he came there, there was a Nigerian drug house. The DP brought the excavator. He said, can you come out of the house? They refused. The DP said, hit that house flat with everybody in it. Ons baizani. Abahambe. They are going to leave. When they leave, they might not leave now because we don't have power. But this God that we are serving in 2026 will be running municipalities. We'll be running the George municipality, the Saldanha municipality, the Ekurhuleni municipality. Every municipality you can take, COJ, and in our municipality, niemand gaat vir ons sê nie. Hulle kom loop. They must go and live in municipalities where there's no PA mayor. We are done with coalitions. 2026 is outright or nothing. I don't want to hear about coalitions. I don't want to hear about coalitions. We are coming for everything that has been promised to us. Ons kom en ons kom wys hulle wat David die wortels begrawe het in 2026. So to you that think you have 1 or 2 on Twitter, on X or Facebook, you sold out my vote. Daai een vote van jou. Moet jy nooit weer vir my gee nie. Because you must understand, what type of a man does that make me? President Ramaphosa didn't force me to take this position. He offered it to me. Tomorrow, if I maybe become the Minister of Police, I will not talk about sports. I will talk about the matters of policing in this country. Maar ek waarsku julle, hulle moet nie die fout maak om vir my acting president te maak nie. There will not be one foreigner left, illegal foreigner in the country. I will go to the hospitals and switch off the oxygen. I will go to the prisons and release them to go back home, because we're not going to pay 500 rands every day to feed an illegal foreigner. We want to rid our country of illegal foreigners. The second political thing I want to talk about, when you insult me, when they insult me, they say, I am busy with blue lights. Blue lights, the flights, all those things are now there. They say I'm used to I'm now crazy of blue lights. You must not compare me to your ministers in your party. That has never had. Even the cars I drive now, it's a downgrade from what we used to drive, where you used to stay, what we used to fly. So I'm not here for blue lights. I can't remember when my daughter was saying to me, Dad, I didn't even know you could drive. And Zara's 14 years old. She didn't know her dad could drive. So she's never seen me drive. So don't come with that to me. I'm not the ministers that you've chosen. I'm not impressed when somebody drives me. I'm not impressed when I stay in a 5-star hotel. I have lived in a penthouse for all my adult years. So don't come to me and think I am the people. I am here because the Patriotic Alliance has given me permission to stand as a minister. And not as any minister, as one of the best ministers this country has ever produced. You've probably seen, I need to address this most important issue. You've seen the DA has given a statement, the IFP has given a statement, the ANC is, the President Ramaphosa has signed the bill for the expropriation of land without compensation. So I want to tell you, I want to talk about that. You see, President Ramaphosa has disrespected us heavily. We are his partners. This is no way to deal with your partners. We can't read in the paper. He didn't even have the courtesy to call us, to call the DA, to call the IFP, to call the PA, and told them he's going to sign this thing. And the ones that scared to tell President Ramaphosa, I'm here today to tell him, you will never treat me like that. I'm not desperate to be the Minister of Sport, Arts and Culture. I can jump out, you can remove me tomorrow. As all right, on Salandela in 2026. And they had fall rugby's ons and the Patriotic Alliance. You can't have people you call your partners and you say unity. Where's the unity when the PA must read in the papers that you've signed? Where's the unity when the DA must read? Where's the unity when the IFP must read? What he has done, he stepped us in the back. And I said it. I'm not one to complain over the corners like some of these ministers in the GNU. Ek vertel hom nou, sy sal my nooit so treat nie. Who will never treat me because I'm an extension of the Patriotic Alliance. I can't allow the Patriotic Alliance votes to be taken for nothing. Not even a letter. This one's in the ANC that says, we'll remove Mckenzie. Remove me tomorrow. Tomorrow. I will not even fight you. I will thank you for this opportunity. Ma, die pad is lang. Die pad is lang. Die pad is lang. Ek mis my mense op die grond. Sy dink sy jag my, sy stuur my hel toe. Sy stuur my grond toe. Ek is nie desperaat. Some of you treat me in that cabinet like you're doing me a favor to be here. You think state power now belongs to you fully? Hele speel. Ek is 'n ander boesman. Ek is 'n ander boesie ek. Ek is 'n ander boesie ek. I will never beg anyone. You are too used to these colors. When they get a position, dan is dit ja bas, nee bas. Hoe hoog moet ek spring bas? Ek is 'n ander soort. And you guys that are in positions as councillors, as MECs, as members of parliament, julle moet vol raak. Jy moet nooit die party uitverkoop vir 'n position nie. Daai position is temporary. Moenie te gewoon raak nie. Julle koop huise wat jy vir 20 jaar moet betaal, maar jy sal nie eens bly vir 20 dae. Die life sal so vol maak. Dit sal remove word by so derde installment. We are tired of people in positions that forget who put them there. We are tired of you. All of a sudden they dra nou lipstick. So lippe was droog, maar nou, wat hy nou rooi, swart, groen, die lelijkste lipstick dra, is hy nou beter as ons. Val terug. Trek jouself na jouself toe. Some got positions. They are not even here today. Maak me 'n lys. Me sê, wie wat 'n councillor, MEC or a member of parliament is, wat nie hier is nie, skors hulle met onmiddellike effek in die Patriotic Alliance. Die is die mense wat moet gaan sit in daai positions. Ons speel nie daar nie. You think you put yourself there. Here's people here. They get no cent from the party, but they take a taxi. They take their last money. They leave their children at home because the Patriotic Alliance has called them to a function. You that gets a salary, that gets driven around, is not important for ons. It's all right. Gaan los ons se post. The post belongs to the party. Imagine you were nothing, but today you want to treat us as nothing because of a position that we gave you. Aibo. Daai ding gaan nie werk nie hierso nie. Nie by die PA nie. You must remain humble. I told Marlies for the next 8 weeks, I want nothing else. Every Saturday and Sunday, no government program, nothing. Van ek self moet grond toe gaan. Ek is nie bo die grond met my position nie. Next week, Sunday, everybody that's saying here today, plus double the amount of people that couldn't make it, SG. Moet daar wees. Ons gaat na Babib, Northern Cape. We are going to the stadium in the Northern Cape. I want 20 singers, Patriotic Alliance singers. We don't have I want to tell you, all the patriots that are here, I want to tell you the truth. I want to talk about the bill that has been signed. Let me tell you, there's certain things that we want, but it's not good for a certain time. If you love alcohol, you love your wine. Wine is not good before you go to work. So I want to tell you a very important thing, which means there's certain things we want, but we can't do it because the atmosphere and the circumstances is not appropriate at that time. You do understand what I'm saying? Now let me tell you something about land expropriation without compensation. Some of us that knows how our parents were evicted in District 6. We want, deep down, we want expropriation without compensation. Deep down, if we are honest. But expropriation without compensation doesn't exist in the free world anymore. You don't build a country by taking land from one person without paying them. Even if we like to say that, you're going to destroy the economy of this country, because nobody will invest in a country and buy land that can be taken tomorrow. We are not saying don't take the land, but we are saying pay people for the land that you are taking. Not every white man walking the streets has stolen the land. One of my best friends bought a farm in the Western Cape the other day. He paid 120 million rands for that farm. Now, if you expropriate that land, he's giving millions. During COVID, they bought food parcels for half of the Eastern Cape. So I'm standing here to say the ANC is making a big mistake. You mustn't be threatened by Jacob Zuma, by Julius Malema. Now, because you see the threat of MK, you are making irrational decisions. You can't have an investment conference in a few months, but now today, you want to expropriate without compensation. The people don't have jobs. The people don't have money. Let us work towards giving jobs to our people. Taking the land is going to go to some comrades and their friends and their girlfriends want to expropriate that land for them. I am saying to them, you must decide if you are communist or if you are capitalist. You can't be both. But you see, the South African Communist Party, they drive SL 600 Mercedes Benzes. They wear Gucci's like me. I'm a capitalist. Hence I'm wearing a Gucci. Because I'm a capitalist. I believe in the free market system. I believe that the future of this country is in capitalism. Because China, communist China, is not a communist state. It is a capitalist state. I've had a business in China. The ones that has never traveled, they use China as an example. China is not a communist state. So I want to say to you, the position of the PA is very clear. Let us hold hands and move forward. You see, Khoisans, you must open your eyes, because they now want to expropriate the land without compensation. For when you are being recognized as the Khoisan leader in your country, there will be no land left for you. Hulle moet hy land net so hou dat almal gerecognize word in Suid-Afrika. Want die land was nie gevat in 1652 nie. Stop that. The land wasn't taken in 1652. How could the land have been taken in 1652 if General Francisco Almeida fought a battle with my people in 53, the Battle of Salt River? So if you were, what about that land that was taken? Let us go back to the 1300s, when you found the first nation. Yeah, respect the first nation. The Khoisan is the first nation. We are the first nation here. And we don't want to have black, white, colored Indian in the Patriotic Alliance. We want unity. So to every Patriotic Alliance member, have a covenant with yourself today. Let us fight this thing. How are we going to protect ourselves, because they're coming to fight us, if we are busy fighting each other? They say, Pres, my sê is weer laf op Facebook. Ek sê, sy maak my naar, sy moet laver is. I know they're coming for Sammy today. Maar hulle gaan kom kry, ons staan reg om te defend one of our own. Laat hulle kom. As hulle dink Sampras is binne, hulle gaan sien, ons het gelandela, ons is ook binnekant. An injury to one is an injury to all. If you want us to say nothing about PA, if you want us to say nothing about you, say nothing about the PA. I'm asking you one question, patriots, today. I can see the lights of the land of milk and honey. When we deploy you, we don't deploy you there to go and say yeah and amen. Chico Twala said, Gwede Mantashe told him, when he praised me, are you standing with that prisoner, that bandit? You see, you get two types of prisoners, and you get two types of politicians. The two types of politicians are the ones that come from jail, and the other ones that must still go to jail. If you don't, of who JP? Want to tell you, I happen to know a little bit more than most people about the number. Listen to me. Anybody that's Sabella outside the 4 rooms is not doing the right thing. The number does not exist outside the prison. Listen to what I'm going somewhere very important. And I know they want to write about this tomorrow. The number, you will not see me saying, Hosh, my baru, lekala, my baru, nommer mak vol, my baru, chaizana, my baru. Because I understand, I left those things behind in jail. So some of them that's still busy here with a number, that's not the rules of the number. We can go back to the book of Mzukwane, and you will see die wette van die nommer sê, die is buites, is nie vir hier binne nie. Now the reason why I'm saying that, no member of any number, Chaizana met Mapusa. Listen to what I'm saying to you. No member of any number, Chaizana met Mapusa. Mapusa is power. The wardens are Mapusa. The cops are Mapusa. The authorities are Mapusa. Now what has happened in the Western Cape, there has been an alliance between the 28s and the Democratic Alliance. The 28s get tenders to build houses, and they buy guns with a profit to kill people. I knew a time will come waar die nommer draai. En die sien as die nommer draai, dan draai na die waarheid toe. They know what's coming. JP and them know what is coming. What is going to come? Don't listen to the nonsense. Don't listen to the nonsense where they say they're being framed. The truth is coming out. People are talking in jail about the alliances. The raid that happened in JP's office is a long investigation. So they must not come here. They called us the gangsters. I don't give gangsters tenders in my department in PA, of procurement department in the PA. Even in the department there, I don't think there's gangsters getting tenders. Because once you give gangsters tenders, you make them go and buy firearms to kill other people. They said, I'm a criminal. My office has not been raided by the Hawks. They say there's a tape. If I have a tape and you raid my office and I have a tape, ek sal hy tape op Facebook gooi, op X gooi, op TikTok gooi, ek gooi vir hom oral. JP writes us a book. Leave the book. Give us the tape that you said you have the recording. Los maar die book. Give us the recording so we can defend you. I'm saying here to everybody today, sometimes you don't need to fight your battles. You see, if somebody fights you and you fight them back, they must say thank you because you are fighting them. But there's some people, they don't fight back. They give it to the Lord. Now when they give it to the Lord, you don't understand. They've called me names. They said I'm a drug dealer. They said I'm a drug dealer. They make posters. JP make posters. They gave out in Menenberg to say I'm selling drugs. I'm a criminal. Every by-election they make those things. I never answered them. I took it to the Lord. En as die Here antwoord, as die Here deurkom, dan kom hy deur soos donder weer. So in conclusion, to everybody that is here, I want you to know, I'm glad that the gangsters are telling the truth of what's happening in Cape Town. Because for 50 years, every day our children die and nobody gets arrested. Nobody goes to jail. Cape Town is a narco state. And you know what is a narco state? It's a narcotic state. But nobody gets arrested. No big shipments get caught in Cape Town. My heart broke 3 days ago when I saw they voted Cape Town as the best city. How do you vote it when our children are dying? When the water in the street is reeking with the blood of our fathers, our mothers, our children, where parents bury their children, how can that be the best state in the world? But dis mos ons wat doodgaan. So dit beteken niks vir hulle nie. I want to say to everybody here, they say touch not the anointed. You have touched us for so long. Ons start nou op. We are fighting back. Cape Town will never be run by the DA anymore. The DA will barely exist come 2026. We are going to take our rightful place in the Northern Cape, in the Eastern Cape, in the Northwest, in Mpumalanga, in Limpopo, in Gauteng. Ons gaat hulle wys hier. Daar sal nie 'n government gevorm word hier voor hulle nie kom praat nie. Dino will be the mayor of Ekurhuleni. Houston will be the mayor of Sedibeng. Kenny Kunene will be the mayor of the city of Joburg. He will be the mayor of the city of Joburg. Ons het nie gekom met die laggie. Ons bys aan niks nie. And you must understand, there's some that's here amongst us. They wear green, they scream ons bys aan nie. They are planted to cause this unity. Moenie vlam vat nie. Gooi uit die vlammetjie wat hulle wil begin. Moenie maak die vlam met jou aansteek nie. We are brothers and sisters. And the biggest favor I want to ask you, show up for each other. 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 Moenie mense beskinder wat moeilikheid het in die pia nie. As die huis brand, kom met water. Moenie met 'n kamera kom nie. As iemand val, moenie jou kamera uithaal nie. Haal jou hand uit om hulle op te tel. Moenie mense se kinderstories. Moenie mense. Can I tell you one of my life secrets? Skinder het nog niemand vrek gemaak nie. Skinder. Hoekom is jy so bang dat van jou skinder? Skinder. Skinder, gossip. Guseba. Habat ba useba. How so no mutu oswile ka for ban sebile. Oswile ba sebile ka ena. O ile boer. Niemand het al geval van skinnery. Julle like goed is wat julle moet like. Ek kan nou net een meisie roep hier. Any woman in PA. Then I go talk. I say ding. Say Jolmas met die pres. Ek mag nie met niemand praat nie. One day I'm holding Edu Lali's girlfriend. Eddie Lalo speel. Eddie's busy playing there. I'm standing with his girlfriend. Hulle gaat kinder. Sê Joel met die pres. Ek sê, hey brilletjies, Eddie, kom vat liever jou meisie hier so, daar begin hulle al klaar. Houd hulle op, skinder. Stop gossiping about PA members. No one here is perfect. I am the least perfect person. As jy iets van my gehoor het, is die waarheid. Glo dit maar, is alright. Wat jy gehoor het, is alright, is die waarheid. Wat jy gehoor het, vat aan het. Some of you gossip about people like you are a robot. Jy gossip van mense. Sê Joel met hy vrou. Hy vrou se man Joel met wie en wie. Jou man Joel met 'n ander man. After 9. Jou man werk in nagskoffie. Hy word gewerk deur nagskof. Maar hulle is kinder van die mense se verhoudings. Jou man is eintlik mevrou after 9. Deur die dag is hy 'n man. Maar as hy weg is, dan jou panties en bras sit hy in sy sak. Dan is hy 'n vrou vir 'n ander man. En daar's niks verkeerd as hy die way rol, as sy besigheid, maar moenie skinder nie. People must love who they wanna love. Maar jy moet ophou praat van wie's geskei. Jou man slaap vir jou in die oggend, in die middag en in die aand, maar jy skei nie. Jy bly net, aren't you married? What's a marriage? Los die mense wat nie getroud is, die los maar vir ons. Ons het gesien wat gebeur met julle, ons is bang. Ons is vrek bang om te trou. Ons sien dan wat gaan aan. Ons sien dan die ring hoort in die sak gebly. Jou man se ring is meer in sy sak as aan sy vinger. Jou vrou het 'n werkhusband, 'n work husband, en jy at home. So ek wil vir jou sê, as jy nagskof toe gaan, dan gaat meneer mevrou ook nagskof toe, after 9. We all have things that people can gossip about. Nobody is perfect. I get so happy when I see gay guys. They're out of the closet. Jy is nog in die handkassen. In die handkassen toegekap. Jy sê vry nie. Jy lewe tussen die klere. Kom uit en kom kry vir jou man en laat hulle kan trou en be man to man, Manchester United. Ons gaat vir jou nog steeds lief het by die PA. We are family. Moenie vir jou in die handkas weggryp. We don't discriminate in the PA. You can love who you want to love. We will still love you. But don't gossip. People have mental illnesses. People have mental conditions. Mense hang hulle op die buitekant van hulle kindertonge. Hulle moet die mense help. En hulle is number 1 op Facebook as iemand dood is. My friend. Jy het die mense nommerie, maar hulle likes. Hulle wil gesien wees met jou data plazo. Iemand se man is dood, maar jy post die man meer as die vrou. Het hulle gejol, sê vir ons as daar 'n kind is. Hulle is kinder van wie se kind is, wie se kind. That man has 5 children. You see me? Some of you have children that nobody knows is your kids. Your kids don't have your surname. You see me? Every kid I have is a Mckenzie. Don't make a mistake. From my youngest boy to my oldest girl, They don't have their mother's surnames. So jy moet liewer jou kind die pa se van gaan gee voor jy jou bekkie oopmaak in my besigheid in. Go get your child. Your wife don't know. Getroud, but your wife don't know you have 3 children outside. You denying your own blood, but you come here today and you say you have a covenant with us. We don't want your covenant. Go make a covenant with your child. No woman must tell you to stay away from your flesh and blood. No man. Some of you ladies, your child calls you by your name, but ons weet jy is die ma van die kind, maar jy deny jou eie kind for the sake of love. Any woman that can tell me to stay away from my child, I will leave you on the spot. Because God gave me that child. I love my kids. So to everybody here, make right with each other. Some of you work together in departments and you don't speak to each other. But you've been deployed by the Patriotic Alliance. Julle moet almal loop, julle is gif. Ons soek die mense wat nie met mekaar praat in departments nie. I want you to tell us who's not speaking to who that has been deployed. We must redeploy them and put people there that can take the fight of the Patriotic Alliance forward. We didn't send you there to go and ill-treat other people. We didn't send you there om Madam P te gaan speel nie. So tomorrow, you see the NEC of the PA. There's no one that can come between us. You will never hear NEC member has joined the DA or there's a big announcement. Because we fight, we argue, but we understand the assignment. Moenie onze council is beskinder saam met mense nie. As the council, if the council is not doing well, the council is not alone. The council is all of you in that ward. So if the community is unhappy, it's not only with the councillor, it's unhappy with all of you that are there. Where the council is weak, you must be strong. So to all of you here, you are a leader, you are a councillor, you are a minister, you are an MEC, because leadership encompasses all of that. Grond toe, daar's niks anders nie. As hulle so skinder op die WhatsApp groep, gooi net die boots. Dan log jy af. When they gossip, just throw the boots. Die bootses. You know? Leader Bakang. One day, many years ago, a husband now, but he was a boyfriend, on Facebook. There were some girls that was like harkies and, oh, I haven't seen you in a long time. Leader Bakang just threw an emoji of water. Want die een girl het 'n vuurtjie gegooi op sy picture. Toe gooi Leader Bakang water. Ek sê amen, halleluja. Die vuur is sommer uit. Toe sy hele koortjie klaar, koortjies was klaar op daai oomblik. We are family. Blanche is my family. She's my sister. You are my brother. Some of you are our mothers. We will never win. You know, in Soweto, PA got more than EFF and MK. What does that tell you? It tells you that with the right leadership, we can take Soweto. With the right leadership, we can take Soweto. We have beaten MK. We've beaten EFF. So that leadership must be supported so we can make sure in 2026 we take, how many wards are there? 50? 38. 38 wards. We must make sure we take a big chunk of that. But ek gee vir almal instruction in Gauteng. Listen to me now. There will be hell to pay. Listen to me clearly. There will be hell to pay if we lose the next by-election in Westbury. There will be hell to pay. Ons gaan grond toe. Ons gaan vir Westbury vat. Ons gaan prepare ons election met Westbury. Ons gaan nie om visie kansel nie, maar ons gaan landela in Westbury in ons numbers. Ons gaan bly in Westbury. Westbury belongs to the Patriotic Alliance. Westbury has long been neglected. Westbury never had a councillor. May his soul rest in peace, but he's been sick for years and not serving the community. And they never sent a replacement councillor. Now, we are ready for Westbury. We are going to take Westbury. To the Deputy President, I want to say thank you for saying we must have joint services. It's much more effective. We're going to have joint services. Stop giving every Tom, Dick, and Jabulani t-shirts. If you want a t-shirt, you will find a t-shirt at the service. If you want Naba Beep, we are coming to the Northern Cape. And you that's a PA, as die gees van die Here jou lei saam met ons. Moenie terughou nie. Gooi jou petrol en gaan. But the people of the Northern Cape, I want the party to pay for buses. I want the party to pay for food. You can't bring people here and they don't eat. I am glad to see that people got sandwiches, but now we're going to eat the real things. Am I right, Chanel? Is there real food waiting for us? Meat. Pardon? KFC. Daar is met die salute. Baie dankie. Ek wil net seker maak. Kyk wie sê. And every church service we must go to, people must eat twice, and the party must pay. All the buses from Kimberley to Springbok to Carnarvon, the party must pay, and the people must be given food, and the people must be given cold drinks. I laughed so loud today. I was told they went to go buy drinks. And Bossy, one of the guys who work for us, Bossy said, "It's a mal. Vat die koeldrank terug. How can you buy this heartburn cold drink? Do you know the press? He's going to fire us. The press wants real Coke and real things there, not those things that gives people heartburn. Tonight kan jy nie slaap nie dat dit weer gewes kon. So ek hoop ons het regte koeldranke hier vandag, dat die mense wat so ver gekom het." Then I speak for Kenny Kunene, what I'm going to say now, and for myself. I don't speak for myself only, I also speak for Kenny Kunene. We just want to say thank you. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you. You know, Kenny doesn't have a mother. His mother died, and my mother died. And my mother died, so we didn't have, so me and him we were sitting in Italy, and we were having lunch, and I said to him, "You know, my bro, ons het verloor. We've lost big time. Nobody will ever love us like our mothers. I came here today to say I'm wrong, because I never thought I will find, he never thought he will find that love. I found that love, the DP has found that love here in the PA. The love that you have for us is the same love our mothers had for us. We shall never sell you out. We will never sell you out for a position. We will never sell you out for money, no matter what they do. They've got an Iranian company that is cloning my face and my body. And they've called people, and it sounds like me, it speaks like me, it walks like me. They want to embroil me in a scandal, a robbery, I don't know what they want to do. But let me tell you something. My son said, "Dad, I can't believe they called me. Dad, I thought it was you, Dad. Dad, I thought it was you." I said, "Don't worry, my son." He says, "But the people will believe them." I said, "Maybe the people, but the patriots. Hulle ken, want hier's hulle leiers. They know I will never take money from you. Imagine I tell you to invest 1,500. Van hulle, ek moet sê, hulle is baie dom. Pres, ek het 500 rand geïnvest in so crypto. Ek weet nie eens wat is crypto nie. Jy loop en invest. Jy wil maar so 500 rand weggee. One of my lawyers put 20,000 rands in a scheme. When he found that he has been robbed, I said, I've got double bad news for you. I fired him. How can I have such a dumb lawyer that can believe he's in charge of my money? So ek het vir hom ook sommer gefire. Ek gaan nooit by julle geld vra. The DP will never ask money from you. Stop believing these accounts. I see some of you patriots, you don't even know my real accounts. Michelle keeps on telling you, as we varied press to the fake accounts, people are looking at you and they say, no, it must be the press because this person is a PA. And they say it's like that press. There's fake accounts. I'm going to post tonight. I'm going to say, D. And I can okay, so I said, I'm post that account. You know, my children, I was swimming with my children, I think it was 4 years ago. That photo has resurfaced on Facebook. And the people go like, oh, he with a fake account. Oh, Pres, he's such a good father. This is a fake account. But the swimming pool, they don't make sure like I would have seen so. They can just see. Thank you for coming. Go back and go work. Go to the ground. The war has started. We are going to take Soweto. We're going to take Ekurhuleni. We're going to take Tshwane. We are going to take Mirafong. We are going to take Sedibeng. We are going to make sure we take the city of Joburg. Let us go and work and never ever forget what the word of God said. He says, I've got plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Paisayela! Paisayela! Aye. You can't say Paisayela and Sajani. Paisayela! 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 Hoe staat jullie? Hoe staat jullie? Hoe staat jullie? Het gaat weer van oor af beginnen. Die mensen moeten zullen hoor. Paisa jullie! Paisa jullie! Paisa jullie! Hoe staat jullie? Hoe staat jullie? Uit met die blauw! Uit met die blauw! Uit met die geel! Uit met die geel! Waar is die hond? Waar is die hond? Waar is die hond? Waar is die hond? Salut! 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 Thank you.
Come on, everybody, one more time. For our president, come on, make some noise. Ah, come on, you can do better than that.